So allowing yourself to lay flat on your mat so that you can find a moment of stillness within your body to settle into why you have arrived today at your yoga mat, what it means for you to be here, and identifying this moment as a journey into your mind, body, and spirit, moving through postures, creating space in your body by deepening your breath, settling into a rhythm that is uniquely yours. Pay a bit of honor and respect to your body, to this moment, to creating softness in your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, releasing any heaviness that might be held in your body. Now notice this rhythm with your breath. Just finding a nice, easy flow as you take some inhales and exhales in and out of your nostrils. Being aware of the quality of your breath, being aware of the state of your mind as you connect with your breathing. Just identify this moment as a state of meditation. Notice any effects that might be happening within the rest of your body as we just come into this gentle awareness. We'll begin just to create a bit of length within our breathing, a bit of unison by bringing our inhales and exhales to those comfortable counts of 4. Let's take this process to be nice and slow and deliberate. So begin by completing your next exhale. We'll inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Begin just to create a bit of movement in your body just by finding the toes and the fingers to wiggle, maybe even inviting a bit of rotation in the hands and in the feet. Let's make our way into a cross-legged seated position. So begin just to bend your knees, find the right arm up over your head, roll to the right side of your body, and let's meet in a comfortable cross-legged seated position. So right away when you arrive here, take a moment to bring the hands to the tops of the thighs. Give your shoulders a nice roll back. Maybe even just invite some swaying gently from side to side just to loosen up the torso. Now let's take a moment with your spine in line and through center. Finding your chin neutral to your chest. Again, being very deliberate with how you're holding your body. Keeping your eyes nice and soft just by peeking beneath your lids. So let's not overlook these subtle details in how we're connecting with our body. Just notice your elbows here. Tuck them into your side body. Find your shoulders just relaxing away from your ears. Be aware of how you're responding here just to a moment of stillness. With the spine being held upright. Let's find those even inhales here. Just taking a nice comfortable breath in. Comfortable breath out. We'll inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Maintain this nice steady rhythm with your breath, and let's stretch out our neck here. So keeping your spine nice and long, and let's just simply turn your head over to your right. Let's find that nice stretch in the side of your neck. Maybe even turning your eyes as far to the right as you can. Let's just create this movement in our body, beginning to bring your head in through center. Begin to gently turn your head now to the left. Find that nice stretch in the right side of your neck. Maybe even turning your eyes and looking as far to the left as you can. Let's bring our head back in through center, shifting the gaze in through center as well. And we'll bring now our right ear down to our right shoulder. Holding it there. Bring your head in through center, left ear now to left shoulder. Just hold it there. We'll bring our head in through center. Let's take a nice deep inhale here. With your exhale, bring your chin down towards your chest. With your next inhale, lift your chin nice and high. Bring your head in through center. So let's find that same sequence. This time, let's just use our breath to create this movement in our body. So let's begin with a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, turn your head to the right. As you inhale, bring your head in through center. Exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, head in through center. Exhale, bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale, head in through center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, head in through center. Exhale, chin into chest. And inhale, let's lift the chin nice and high. Chin in through neutral. Let's add the arms now. Inhale, wide spread arms. Let's lift the gaze towards your thumbs. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Chin in through neutral. 2 more times. Inhale, wide spread arms. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Let's think of those counts of 4. Last round. Inhale, wide spread arms. And exhale, hands into center. This time, let's just bring our hands behind our back, interlacing them. Let's descend the hands away from your lower back and just squeeze your shoulder blades into each other, opening up through your heart. From here, let's hook our hands onto our right hip. Let's gently twist our chest towards your left. Keep a nice lifted heart here. We're going to hold it here, connecting back with our breathing. We'll do 3 rounds of controlled breath, but think of your inhales as finding length in your spine. Think of your exhales as twisting gently to your left. So when you are ready, we'll inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Last round, inhale. Exhale. With your next inhale, come in through center, descend the hands away from your lower back. Now hook your hands onto your left hip, turn your torso towards the right, settle into your breath, softening your face, and we'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, find that twist, 4, inhale, exhale. Last round, inhale, and exhale. With your next inhale, slowly come back in through center, descend the hands away from your lower back, create a lift in through your heart. From here, we'll release our hands right out in front of you, release your knees, finding all fours in through tabletop position. Let's create a bit of a reset in our spine in tabletop by coming in and out of cat-cow. So you're familiar with the motion of rounding your back, lowering the belly as you open the chest and lift the chin. As you move in and out of your cat-cow, maybe close your eyes. Oftentimes when our eyes are wide and wandering, we are losing this journey of coming within to our body. So see if now you can connect your breath with these movements. Once you finish now, your next cat with a round back. Let's meet neutral tabletop. Let's walk our hands just a little bit in front of the shoulders so that we can use our next breath in to lean in towards our hands. As you exhale, point your elbows straight back as you lower chest and belly. With an inhale, keep the elbows close into your side body and we'll gently push into your hands to lift up through your chest. With your exhale, we'll simply just lower ourselves back down. Let's do this 3 more times of just inhaling to push into your hands, lift up through your heart. And exhale to lower back down. Soften your gaze and keep your elbows tucked in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Count to 4 here. Last round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time with your next inhale, as you push into your hands to lift yourself up, let's make our way all the way into downward facing dog. So you might need to readjust your hands, tucking the toes, lift the hips up and back. Right away in your downward dog, let your head become heavy and try to fight any urge for movement here. Just simply be in a position of stillness with your body. Just as long as you're allowing the hands to be pushing away from you so that you're not dumping too much weight into your wrists. Your head is heavy so that the back of the neck is nice and relaxed. Explore closing your eyes here to be aware of the quality of your breath. Notice your breathing. Notice your body and how it feels being in this inversion. Just to create a bit of a reset in our body, let's find child's pose, taking the knees to the mat, keeping the hands extended out in front of you, just so that we can establish our hips resting in towards your heels. And now let's take the hands just alongside your body, the palms facing the ceiling, the head resting on that area where your forehead and hairline meet. Look for this nice roundness in through your back, softness in through your face, being aware of any sensation that you might be feeling in your hands. Just take note of observing your body here. And now observing the quality of your breath. Give yourself permission to be nice and slow throughout your practice. And noticing how you respond to this rhythm. When you are ready, let's slowly make our way back in through tabletop. Let's stretch out the wrists here. So let's take the top of the right hand onto your mat so that the fingertips are pointing towards the front of the right thigh. And just give the wrist a nice massage just by gently rocking forward and back and from side to side. Maybe even some circles with your body in both directions just to massage out the wrist. Now let's come in through center and very slowly take the palm of the right hand back down. Take a moment to straighten the right arm, pushing down through your knuckles. Let's take the top of the left hand onto your mat. Settling yourself into it here by just gently massaging out, rocking forward and back, side to side. Your awareness here is solely on your left wrist. Maybe even those circles within your body. From here, taking the palm of the left hand back onto your mat, straighten the left arm, and let's find downward facing dog once again. This time we're going to come into three-legged down dog. So before we establish ourselves there, let's look back towards your hands. Fingers are spread wide and the knuckles are evenly pushing into your mat. Drop your head back into your chest. Take your gaze between your thighs. And let's begin to lift the right foot off of your mat. So we can begin just at a hover, or perhaps begin to explore lifting the right leg really nice and high towards your ceiling. Taking a moment to hold it in its place. Just ensuring you're not lifting your head. Keep it nice and heavy. And from here, let's lower the right foot back down to your mat. Let's find a flow of inhaling, coming in through plank. Exhaling, lowering the knees to the mat as you point the elbows straight back, lowering chest and belly. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Exhale, find your downward dog once again. Reset yourself in downward dog, peek at the hands, make sure everything's good there. And we'll inhale, lift the left leg off the mat. Maybe it's only at a hover today. Maybe we explore lifting it higher, holding it in its place, continuing to find heaviness in your head. From here, let's lower the left foot back down to your mat. Use your next inhale, come forward and through your plank. Your exhale, modified chaturanga, knees to the mat, chest and belly lower. Inhale, baby cobra, lift up through your heart. Exhale, downward dog. This time from your downward dog, let's come in through a standing forward fold. So let's walk our feet towards your hands. Once you arrive there, find your inhale. Take the hands to the tops of your thighs to find a flat back, a halfway lift. With this flat back, hinge forward from your hips, forward fold completely. The hands can rest alongside the legs. Maybe even wiggle out the fingers. We'll create some rotations in your wrists in both directions. Now give the head a little nod yes and a nod no. And let's hold it here in our forward fold, inviting a moment of stillness within your body, deepness back into your breath. And just watch what happens when you take this moment to connect, to soften your face, to be present in this moment. From here, let's take a nice deep bend in your knees and begin to roll your spine one vertebra at a time. You slowly make your way into standing. Swamasthiti, shoulders roll back, hands alongside your body. We're going to come in through 3 half sun salutations here. Let's come back into controlling our breath into those counts of 4. So we'll inhale, wide spread arms, palms together above your crown. Exhale, forward fold. As you bend into your knees, hinge from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to the tops of the thighs. Belly pulls in, tailbone tucks down. Exhale to forward fold completely. Head is heavy here. As you inhale, let's take wide spread arms, pulling your navel as you rise back in through standing, palms together here. Exhale, hands down, Swamasthiti. And we'll keep moving. Inhale, wide spread arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find that halfway lift, explore your body. Exhale, forward fold, hinge forward. Inhale, wide spread arms, belly to the spine as you rise. Exhale, Swamasthiti. Think about your body, last round. Inhale. 3, 4. Exhale, forward fold. 3, 4. Inhale, halfway lift. 4. Exhale, forward fold. Head is heavy. Inhale, wide spread arms. 3, 4. Exhale, Swamasthiti. Take a moment here, Swamasthiti. Notice your body, mind, and spirit. What has changed? What has remained the same? We're going to come in through warrior 2. So let's step the left foot out to the left. So we're facing the back edge of our mat. Let's allow the toes to face the short edge and the right foot, the pinky toe edge, to be in line with the short edge of the mat. You want the heel of the left in line with the arch of the right. So let's take our time setting ourselves up here. As you take a deep bend into your left knee, make sure it's tracking over all of your baby toes. Now find a bit of engagement in the right foot as you push into the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Notice your body here. And now let's take a gentle twist so that our shoulders are over our hips. We're facing the long edge of our mat. You might need to readjust your feet to find a bit more comfort. Find that. The side bodies here are nice and long. And we'll inhale to take our hands in through T position. So our arms should be in line with our shoulders. Turn your head and let's gaze down the middle finger of the left hand. Settle into your breath, to making these subtle adjustments in your feet as you draw out through the pinky toe edge of your right foot, flexing your right glute. As you continue to bend into the left knee, drawing down and through your left heel. Maybe even feeling the inner thigh of the left spinning up towards the top of the left thigh. Feel length in your spine as you hold it here. Feel softness in your eyes. And even think of your arms here being pulled in opposite directions. This is you remaining strong in your stance, making these subtle adjustments of how you're holding your body, engaging the posture. From here, let's just release our hands to our hips. Let's parallel the left foot with the short edge of your mat now, coming into a wide leg stretch. Let's use our next inhale, roll your shoulders back and lift up through your heart. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips, releasing your hands onto your mat, letting your head become nice and heavy. We're going to create a bit of movement here. So with your inhale, let's come up halfway, planting your hands so that they're just underneath your shoulders. When you are ready with your next inhale, continue to find this flat back. And as you exhale, just bend into your right knee, keeping the left leg nice and straight. And straighten the right leg. As you exhale, bend into the left knee to straighten the right. Back and through center, and continue to create this movement of bending into one knee, straightening it out, and bending into the other. Be nice and deliberate again with this motion in your body. Just noticing the effects of moving in this way and connecting with your breath, whatever that rhythm may be. Let's come into straightening both of your legs now. You might need to heel toe your feet just a bit closer towards each other. Soft bend in your knees. And let's bring our hands back in towards your hips. Keep your belly into the spine as you slowly inhale to rise back up. Let's find warrior two on the opposite side. So let's keep the left foot parallel with the back edge of your mat. Right toes will point to the front edge. Find the heel of the right in line with the arch of the left. Let's take a nice deep bend into your right knee. So again, let's notice our torso. Naturally, we're going to come forward with our torso. Let's take this gentle twist towards the long edge of your mat so our shoulders are over our hips. You might need to readjust your feet here, so take that moment to be aware of your body. With the hands now in a T position, the arms are in line with your shoulders. Taking the gaze down the middle finger of your right hand. So maintaining the shoulders over the hips. Drawing out through the pinky toe edge of your left foot. You flex your left glute. Notice the effects there. Keep that nice deep bend in the right knee as the inner thigh spins up towards the top of the right thigh. In your spine, your torso, it's nice and long. You're now being pulled in opposite direction with your arms. This is you engaging your own body. How you choose to be here is up to you. You know these cues. And if you're nice and comfortable, then soften your gaze even more. Be aware of your breathing. And from here, let's release our hands back down towards your hips as you straighten the right leg, paralleling both your feet once again. Let's inhale now, hands back into your T. This time, as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Interlace them here, descend them away, lift up through your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades to each other. With your exhale, keep your navel pulled in as you hinge forward halfway. From this halfway lift, release your forward fold completely, releasing the hands away from your lower back. Just make sure here there's a nice soft bend in your elbows. You keep your head as heavy as you can allow it. Keep engaging out through the pinky toe edges now of both your feet. Soft bend in your knees. Holding your body here with strength. From this forward fold, let's take our hands into our hips, releasing the grasp. As you slowly find your inhale to rise back up. From here, let's heel toe our feet back to the top of our mat and find your Swanasiti here. Taking a moment just in your simple standing posture to notice any difference within your body, in your breath, with the connection that you have with your own self on this journey. With your next inhale, let's find wide spread arms. As you exhale, let's take your forward fold. With an inhale, find your halfway lift. With your exhale, take your hands onto your mat, plant them there. Step the left foot back and then the right foot to meet in your plank. From here, let's lower the knees to your mat. Modify chaturanga as you lower chest and belly. Inhale, just lift up through your heart, baby cobra. Exhale, take your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, let's take our knees back down to your mat, just so that we can swing the legs out in front of you and come to lay flat on your back. Taking a moment here, finding your corpse posture, settling with the chin tucking in slightly towards your chest, allowing the arms to just be relaxed alongside your body, the toes to fall away from each other. Notice your body here. So a big part of what I'd like to offer in these yoga practices is how you connect with these moments of stillness and slowing down. How you observe your body and what do you notice once you take this time to observe. Focus for a moment on your heart, feeling its own unique rhythm currently. Take note of your heaviness onto your mat, the support that is beneath you. And perhaps you notice a bit of a sensation from your hips down in through your toes. What does that feel like to you? permission to slow down might not work for you today as it did perhaps the other day. Your only goal is to remain in the seat of the observer. When you are ready, let's just begin to bend your knees into your chest. Give yourself a bear hug here. Give the lower back a bit of a massage just by gently rocking from side to side or these nice small circles in both directions. And from here, we'll keep the right knee into the chest, slowly lower the sole of the left foot onto your mat at first. If this is where you want to remain with it, you can, or you can begin to slowly straighten it completely onto your mat. Keep the right knee nice and close into your right side body. And we'll take the index and middle finger here of your right hand, grab hold of your big toe, and just begin to work towards straightening your right foot towards your ceiling. We're going to hold it here. It's okay if there's a big bend in your right knee. Just focus on keeping the right heel reaching towards your ceiling. Just notice if you feel your muscles vibrating here. Notice the face, how it comes in and out of feeling tension and relaxation. We're just going to create a bit of movement now. So let's begin by taking our right leg out towards the right. Now let's bring it in through center. Take the left hand to the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Draw it through midline towards the left. Now bring the right leg in through center. Bend the knee back into your chest. And we'll straighten the right leg back onto your mat to meet the left. If the left knee is bent, just straighten both legs here just to take a moment to allow this to settle back into your body. And let's find that same sequence on the opposite side, just beginning here to bend both knees back into your chest. Keep the left knee pulling in. Let's lower the sole of the right foot onto your mat, either keeping it there or moving into straightening it completely onto your mat. Let's take the index and middle finger of the left hand. Grab hold of your big toe as you straighten the left leg towards your ceiling. Again, don't worry about if the leg is straight or not. Just keep in mind you want to keep your body engaged by reaching up through the left heel. Notice how you're responding. Any sensation in your left leg, hold it here. Let's create this movement of this external rotation with the left out towards the left. And now bring the left leg in through center. Take the right hand to the pinky toe edge of the left foot. So you draw it through midline towards the right. And we'll bring the left leg now into center. Bend the knee back and towards your chest. And straighten the left leg to meet the right. Just allowing both legs to be straight onto your mat. From here, just bring your hands up over your head. Just take a moment here and find a bit of softness in through your shoulders. Let's find the breath here. And let's work on lengthening our breathing. We'll take our inhales and exhales now to counts of 5. If you're comfortable with keeping your hands up over your head, please keep them there. If not, then come into a variation where you are comfortable with your arms. Let's complete our next exhale. And we'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, let's begin just to bend your knees. Again, roll to the right side of your body. Push yourself up, and let's meet in a seated position, coming into a straight leg forward fold with the legs extended out in front of you. Take a moment to bring your inner thighs down, outer thighs up. Feet are nice and flexed. Inhale, let's find wide spread arms. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips. If you can grab hold of the big toe with your index and middle fingers, then find that. Just allow your head to be nice and heavy. When the head becomes heavy, sometimes you might find you've overextended your forward fold. So don't be discouraged to release the feet. Just place the hands into a comfortable position. Because all you want to ensure here is that your back is falling into a comfortable roundness. And that means letting the head be heavy, the shoulders to relax. Once you've established yourself there, draw down in through your legs to keep your feet nice and flexed. We're going to come back into those counts of 5 with our breathing as we come into this sequence. Keep your observations on how your body and breath are connecting. So let's complete your next exhale. And we'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before you release from this posture, just take note of the differences in your body. And we'll slowly here just begin to release as you roll yourself slowly out of this. Just take the hands to rest behind your hips and the fingers will point to the wall behind you. As you settle in here, just take the shoulders to roll back gently so that you're lifting through your heart. We're going to work on stretching out our feet and our toes. So let's just begin again by wiggling out your toes. In this moment, try to refrain your eyes from opening too wide. Keep them nice and soft. And we'll shift our gaze into our right foot. Let's use our inhale to point the right toes away from you. And your exhale to flex the foot, bringing the toes towards you. Count to 5. Inhale, point. 4, 5. Exhale, flex. 4, 5. Last round. Inhale, point. 4, 5. Exhale, flex. 5. Relax the right foot. Shift your gaze to the left. Inhale, point the toes away from you. Exhale, flex the foot. 4 rounds. Inhale, point. 4, 5. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Just relax the left foot now. Notice any sensation you might be feeling in your hands as you slowly release yourself from the lean into your hands. This time, let's take our hands underneath our right thigh, and we're going to focus on just this hinge in your right knee. So as you inhale, let's pull the right knee in towards your chest. Keep the foot at a hover. And as you exhale, straighten your right leg and lower it back down. So that's the motion in our body we're looking for. So inhale, pull it in. And exhale, straighten it out. 2 more times, counts of 5. Inhale. 5. Exhale, straight. 5. Last round. Inhale. And exhale. Just release the left leg fully onto your mat. Maybe roll your shoulders out, shake out your wrists, wiggle out your fingers, and do the same to the toes and the feet. And we'll take our hands underneath the left leg now. Inhale, draw the left knee in towards you. Again, just focus on that hinge in the left knee. Exhale, straighten it out. Lower the leg back down. Inhale, bring it in. And exhale, straighten it out. 2 more times, counts of 5. Inhale. And exhale. Last round. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Just relax the feet, maybe shake out the legs. We're going to come into butterfly with our feet. So let's bend both of our knees. Bring the soles of the feet to each other. Let the knees fall nice and wide. Take a moment to lift yourself up and place yourself back down. So you can play around here with whatever's comfortable for you, having the heels either close to the groin or further away. When you found that space where you're comfortable, take the hands to the tops of your feet. Open up the soles of the feet so that you can allow the knees to soften. From here, you've come into this gentle hinge forward. So let's reset our back here by allowing the shoulders to roll back, the belly to come into the spine, and the tailbone to tuck down. Let's soften your gaze here, and now begin to drop your head back in towards your chest. Feel free to make any movement in your body here, just to allow a bit of comfort. Also, to not be too discouraged when you feel discomfort. And instead, allow your body to bask into massaging out what might be blocked. Softness back in through your face, heaviness in through your eyes. And let's come back into this round of controlling our breath to count to 5. You exhale here. We'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. And back. Once you completed your exhale, just notice your state. From here, very slowly begin to release from this posture. Just take your hands to the outer thighs to bring the knees in towards each other. You can take the hands behind your hips once again here. Maybe take the feet as wide as your hips. And just give the knees a bit of a windshield wiper from side to side. As you twist your chest perhaps as well into the opposite direction of your knees. And from here, this next moment is a Mysore. So it's there for you to make any movement in your body that you feel like you need to make before settling into your Shavasana. If by all means you are ready for your final resting posture, please slowly make your way there. I will cue you when we should all be finding our Shavasana. As you take this time to make all of these last minute movements in your body, just take note of your state of awareness to yourself, how you feel. This is the time to connect with those emotions, to connect with what we cannot see. Slowly allow yourself to come into your Shavasana, rolling your spine onto your mat, allowing the toes to fall away from each other, the arms to be comfortable alongside your body, allowing your palms to face your ceiling, the chin to tuck in slightly. How's the back of your neck feeling here? Your eyes now fall deep into your skull. Your cheeks melt away from your face. Your jaw is relaxed. And your breath is now just moving in a comfortable flow. As you allow your body to settle so that it can absorb all that you've just given yourself. The effect of this mindfulness, of this deep breathing. And with this, imagining a beam of pure white light as it comes out through the crown of your head, surrounding your entire body. This light gives you warmth and most importantly, protection so that you can just be. when you are ready, as you slowly come back into your physical body by wiggling your toes and fingers and allowing a smile to come onto your face as you find gratitude in this moment of rebirth of yourself. Identify this time as that. As you slowly begin to bend your knees, rolling to one side, taking your time to either remain there for a moment, beginning to find yourself in a seated position with the palms together at heart center as you bow towards your fingertips. Let us allow this moment here to pay honor and respect to this journey that you have taken today, to honor the elements of earth, air, fire, and water, to honor the directions of north, south, east, and west. May we close with the sound of Om, followed by Aum. When you are ready, inhaling deeply. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.